summit Kebnekaise, the highest peak in Sweden, has been on my to-do list for a couple of years now, and this summer we decided it was time. With me on this summer adventure were my girlfriend Elin and my good friend Marcus, and together we planned to summit Kebnekaise and then drive to Lofoten in Norway to see if it really was as beautiful as social media portrayed it. The first day we drove to Kebnekaise and set up camp nearby at a small and cozy campsite by the water. The next day we took a quick hike to the peak of Valkallen to get some views over Kebnekaise. Before we continue north to Nikkaluokta, where the parking and start of the Kebnekaise hike is. After a night of camping in Nikkaluokta, it was time to start a hike, and we had 20 kilometers of walking to do in order to get to Kebnekaise's mountain station. At the beginning of the hike, we were surrounded by the forest, but as the hike continued, the scenery changed as we got higher up in the Alpine. And the whole way we could gaze up at the mountains around us. Finally, at the mountain station, we set up our tents with the most amazing views and got ready to summit Kebnekaise the next day. At this point, we had walked 7 kilometers and only had 1 more kilometer to go to get to the summit. But one of my knees were aching so bad that I could barely walk downhill. So I decided to turn around to not make it worse, and Elin and Marcus continue without me.
Hur känns det? Tummen upp eller?
Since my knee was still aching the next day, we realized it wouldn't be possible to hike back to the car. So instead, we took a quicker option. I'm super bummed that I didn't get to summit Kebnekaise, but our summer adventure is not over yet, and we continue our road trip towards Lofoten Islands in Norway. But this will come in the next video, so if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next part.